How much do you want? It's Psalm 2:8, and this is the Message version. Psalm 2:8, and it says, let me tell you what God said next. He said, you're my son, and today is your birthday. What do you want? Name it. Nations as a present, continents as a prize. You can command them all to dance for you or throw them out with tomorrow's trash. Y'all, he's saying, because you're my child, and today is your birthday, because I want to bless you, because I want to celebrate you for just what? Being my child, being born to me. I want to tell me what you want. That's the first thing he says. Tell me what you want. What do you want? Name it. What do you want? Name. Are we just still only asking for cars and houses? Because at that point, when that scripture starts to turn, he's telling us, yo, you can ask for much bigger before you even ask. How do I know this? Because he says, do you want, he starts to offer the better thing. Do you want nations as a present? Do you want continents as a prize? But we've stopped at, God, I need you to pay my bill. I need you to give me a house. I need you to give me a car with a 500 credit score. Is that all you want? Is that all you think about? The God who owns a cattle on 1,000 hills. Y'all know that. We like to say it, but we don't like to approach him as he got that money. He says, ask of me what you will, basically. What do you want? He's just like, you can't even fathom what you can get from me. You can't even, in your limited human brain, you can't even fathom it. You want to know why you can't fathom it? Because you ain't God. But because I'm God, I can tell you, hey, start here. Start asking me for the nations. Start asking me for the continents. And a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, you can either command them to dance for you or you can throw them out. It ain't nothing. We could get you something else, baby. It's nothing to me. It's nothing to me. So he just put his resume on the table. We're running around a church for what? Because according to God, what we asking him for is an insult. What we're asking for him is an insult. How dare you ask me for this small thing when I have all of this? I own all of this. You my child. And you only want a car? That's all you want? Huh, get your little car. Get your little car. But you could have had nations, and you could have had continents, and you could have commanded them to dance for you. And even if you didn't want them, you could have thrown them out with tomorrow's trash. We could have got you something else. What else you want? Because now you know how to believe bigger. Because now you know how I'm coming. I would be so irritated, y'all, if I don't be one of my brothers or sisters to ask me for money, no way. But if they ask me for money, like, hey, do you think, I don't know if this gonna hurt your pockets or not, but can you give me $5? And I'm like, you asking me for $5? You think $5 gonna hurt my pocket? Really? That's what you think about me? You think I ain't got $5? You know what I'm saying? How dare you insult me? How dare you insult me? How dare you insult me? And how dare you insult yourself by living beneath who God created you to be? How dare you insult yourself by deciding that you should lower your standard, that you should live as a beggar? Because I'm pretty sure if God got all this, he probably like, this what you trying to live? Like one of the people in the world, y'all know how it is with the parable of the prodigal son. When he came to himself, he's like, even my servants live better than what I'm doing. But he went all into a foreign country and he started living like the commoners. And then when the destruction came, when the hard season came, he was struggling. He lived less than the people in the country because he had to hire himself to them. So God's like, yo, you want to do this? Go ahead and lower yourself. But when you come back to yourself, remember who your father is. Ask of me for the nations and I will give them to you. Ask of me for the continents and I will give them to you. And you can make them dance or you could throw them away because I'm not going to trip on waste here. It's nothing to me. My resources are endless. But in our human capacity, we've only been trained to ask for the small thing, to play it safe. What are we doing here? What are we, believers or are we not? Are we sons and daughters or are we not? Are we kingdom citizens or are we not?